welcome back to my channel, Eden's Rose Alchemy. My name is Ashley. Thanks for tuning in. Today I'm here with a message that will be partially channeled, and then I'm going to pull some tarot just to see if there's anything else that's going to be added to it. This will be a timeless message. However, I do feel very strongly that the portal we just went through in September had a lot to do with the nature of this message. And if you follow any of the, 5D movement, New Earth, spirituality, all of that, the shifts in consciousness are becoming stronger and more undeniable. And this last sort of planetary shift, eclipse season, really truly did open a portal, and it greatly affected a lot of people. So this message is specifically for, this collective, but also too, if this video happens to find you, whenever it does, trust in the intention that I've set behind this video, that it finds who it's meant to, and trust that you were led to it for a reason. So perhaps there is something here for you, and if not, no worries. So I was sitting in meditation, and I was given this visual of a mason jar full of water and oil. The lid was screwed on tightly, and then it was shaken. And I was kind of like, okay, what does this mean? Because I hadn't really asked Spirit a question, I just sort of quieted my mind. Mind you, this was after several weeks of feeling completely and utterly discombobulated. And as I saw in my mind's eye the visual of the oil in the jar and how it had become separate from itself, these tiny little individual blobs of oil suspended in the water, I realized that that's sort of how I feel internally, and how a lot of us have felt during these monumentous shifts of consciousness. There was emphasis on how wonderful being suspended actually could feel if only we surrendered to the idea of it. That dissolution doesn't mean the end of anything, because technically all of the particles of oil are still there. They are still suspended, and they are still safe. And when given time, these particles end up finding their way back together anyway, to become that whole. So it is a process that is inevitable. It is a process that can't be rushed. And many of us, when we go through an ego death, a lot of it is becoming dissolved. And it's an uncomfortable place to be. A lot of us want to grasp at straws or things that used to hold us back because we want to feel tethered to something. Feeling suspended isn't a comfortable feeling because it involves trust. Fortunately or unfortunately for you, this is something that you're going to have to sit with. So I'm going to pull some cards and see if anything else wants to come through. I do apologize if I'm shaking the camera. The angle that I'm at is a little awkward. I don't know how to fix that. Spirit, do you have anything else that you would like to add? We have Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands. So, my friends, when we are talking about, the dissolution of the ego, and that is no small feat. That is monumental work. And the sacrifices that it takes for you to go through this, to really shed that old skin and embrace the new version of you and to step more into your authenticity. All of that involves a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication and sacrifice. The level of discomfort will prove to test you, not because the universe is trying to test you, but just because this great sacrifice of yours will reward you with an even better life. Excuse me, everything that you're giving up was never really meant to be there anyway. And if it is, it will come back. But for now, I think with the Seven of Swords, this does feel like you trying to cling on to something that maybe you should let go, or if there's something you're wondering, should I let go of it? Question, does it give you long-term fulfillment, or is it just short-term fulfillment? Because the Seven of Swords showing up here either means that you yourself are coming in and, maybe you need to be a little more truthful with yourself about what it is you need to let go of. Or maybe there's somebody or something in your energy that is perhaps preventing you from moving forward. Let's see. Bottom of the deck energy here. Six of Wands. Wow, I was talking about portals. Look at that. Six of Wands, firstly, is like success and victory. You are successfully collapsing time, making quantum leaps. That is how significant this is. That is why, if this video is reaching you and you're resonating with it, like to the extent that I suppose I have intended, then you understand how intense this feeling is. The ego death, the Kundalini awakening, the shift. Every time it gets more and more intense. And I mean, what do black holes do but dissolve, right? And this suggests to me that you are most of the way through this process, through the transition, which means that if you've been in a place of feeling really separate from yourself and from everything else, that you're very close to becoming whole again, whole on the other side of this, whole in the new timeline. You will become complete, but there is still something that's sort of keeping you one foot out the door energy. Maybe not all of you, but some of you. Oh God, and the star. The star is underneath this. Oh my goodness, the potential here. You're creating a whole new universe for yourself. The message: anticipate success for yourself and be kind to yourself while you are in this frazzled, deconstructed state. Know that you're safe. You are being held and suspended, and all of you is still there, even though it doesn't feel like it, even though it feels like so much of life is falling away from you. It's only the things that were never meant to be there that are falling away. Everything to do with you and who you are, it's all there. Be kind to yourself, and I hope this message found you at a time when you needed it, and that you take some comfort in the fact that you aren't alone and that everything is going to work out for you. Look at this star. That's us. That's where we're headed, right? And the sun. Come on, guys. Come on. That's insane. We're almost there. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.